Hey guys, good morning. Hope you're having a beautiful week. So today's video is a little bit different, a little bit spicy, but like not in a mean way. I would say that this video is like an anti-wish list. These are literally the bags that I would never ever buy. And I think I need to say this from the beginning because this is absolutely in no way a hate video. These are just bags that do not work out for me. Maybe I've bought them before and I just know that it's not it. Or I just have maybe something against them that doesn't work for me personally. And these bags are very popular. So if you own any of these bags, do not listen to me. Like, in no way I'm saying they're like bad bags for everyone. They're just bad for me. Many of them, I actually even had them on my wish list at some point over the years, but my style has changed and everyone's style changes constantly. So these bags just simply don't work out for me, but if you have them and you love them, that's literally all that matters. But before we start, we have a little jewelry unboxing. So I've been loving very special, unique jewelry pieces, and these are from HEFANG. HEFANG is a brand that I would say is the most unique that I've encountered in a really long time when it comes to jewelry pieces. Like, they're so much fun. These are not your everyday type of pieces, but you can still wear them super casually, and I'm gonna show you because they are actually food inspired. So this is the packaging for one of the collections. I wanted to get the entire set, which is the Fusilli, so it is inspired by pasta, but the pieces come in these beautiful blue boxes. You have the small ones and you have the big ones. So here we have the, I would say, centerpiece. This is the necklace, and we're gonna be wearing it today. This is the Fusilli necklace, and possibly my favorite piece that I got out of everything. This one feels a little bit more like a statement, but definitely something that is very much wearable. You can see the spiral. It is absolutely a stunning piece, and you open it like this. And I actually appreciate how easy it is to put on because I usually struggle with necklaces so much. So as you can see, it sits super nice on the neckline, and you don't really realize that it's inspired by Fusilli until you see it very closely. But I just think this piece is absolutely stunning. Now, the Fusilli collection comes with matching rings, bracelets, and earrings, so we're gonna look for those. Now, these are the Fusilli hoops. They are also the prettiest thing ever. They have the spirals and they sparkle so much. They're just super pretty pieces. And it's actually quite funny that they're inspired by pasta, but they look so elegant and beautiful. These are the type of pieces that you're wearing and people are like, oh, can I see close-ups? And you tell them, actually, this is Fusilli. And it's just absolutely stunning. Now, going for the bangle, which is this one. Next time that I go to Italy, this set is coming with me for sure. So this is the bangle. The entire collection is just so pretty, and as you can see, all of them have crystals. Of course, I'm gonna add close-ups of the pieces, but you also open it up the same as the other one, like this. And I'm gonna put it on this arm, and this is how it looks. It is really comfy and definitely like a statement piece. And of course, the ring, because we had to. This is the Fusilli ring. I think this one is so cute, and I wanted to wear it on my index finger like this, and now I have basically the full set. I don't know, guys, I really love them. They're so fun. I love them. Now, these other two, I think you guys are gonna like them too. They are very playful and a lot of fun. These ones are actually cherries. These ones are a little bit more of a statement, but they are, I don't know, I've never seen anything like this before, and they're so pretty. They also sparkle. These are definitely statement pieces. I can definitely see myself wearing this one like with a beautiful summer dress. Let me try them on. Also, I wanted to note that they are gonna move with you when you walk, and it's also like a spiral, so it's not just like a cherry, it has a lot into it. And surprisingly, they don't feel heavy. I really thought that they were gonna be quite heavy because, I mean, it's stunning. This with a beautiful white summer dress. I think they're so pretty. And last but not least, this one's definitely perfect for spring because they're raspberries. Also so cute. And it's so hard to find like things like this that are good quality and that they're not too over the top, very well designed. These are absolutely stunning. They're the raspberry earrings. They have like a really pretty red tone that just adds a little bit of color. It has some beautiful crystals and just overall like a ton of detail. This honestly I would wear every single time that I would find like something in red, but I've been really loving being able to just have fun with jewelry and not having to just go for like really plain pieces. These are like fun enough for me that I am really obsessed. I think they're really stunning. I don't know which ones I want to keep on. If I should keep the full Fusilli set or the raspberries are really cute. So yeah, if you were looking for something different, something fun, I would definitely recommend you guys to check HEFANG's website. They have so many different pieces. These are just the ones that I picked and that I liked. So I'm gonna link every single one of them on the description box down below, alongside with my discount code, which is je suis 12. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just go back to the Fusilli so we can have the complete set. And I hope that you guys like them as much as I did. Now let's get into the bags. And I'm gonna start with Hermès bags. I have 3 that I want to talk about, and the first one is going to be the Evelyne. This one I've actually talked about quite a lot in the past. I've been very open about the fact that I just don't love the bag, and I know that so many people love this bag, including my best friend, and I definitely get why he loves the Evelyne so much. It's just not for me. I don't like the holes on the bag. I don't like the age. I don't really like fabric straps or really thick straps. I don't love the look. I feel like, yes, it is a casual bag and I love a good casual bag, but the Evelyne is a little bit too casual for me. If I really think about the way that I dress, I just don't see how I can really incorporate the Evelyne into my lifestyle, into my wardrobe, and to be completely honest, I'm not willing to spend the money on it because I don't love it. And I've been tempted by the smallest one when I've seen it in very pastel, stunning colors, but I think there are way better options out there, and I don't think I would ever buy the Evelyne. If I do, I'm gonna come back to this video and make an apology and retract myself, but I really don't think that I will. The second one, I think this one is like normal, but the Hermès Kelly Doll, or the bolide with the wheels, just like, I know that they're really special pieces and they're more collector pieces more than anything, and I love unique and special bags. I have a blue velvet constellation bag. I would love any bag that has like a lot of flowers and prints, but this is just a no for me. Like, I know that it's special, I just do not see the appeal in it. I would never have thought that Hermès would actually make a bag like this. I understand the concept, there is no way that I would be out wearing a bag that has literal eyes, arms and legs. Like, absolutely not. But honestly, it doesn't really feel like a handbag to me. It feels more like a art piece. If I ever were to get something like that, first of all, I wouldn't, but if I would have them like as a display piece, more like something to use, because I just don't like the way that they look. And also the price point, that is just like insane. This one I actually had on my wish list for many years, and I was really close to get it a couple of times, and it's the hair bag. I don't have anything against how the hair bag looks. I think actually it is a fantastic option to the Kelly for something that is a little bit more casual, easygoing, doesn't call that much attention, very carefree. You can take it to the beach, you can take it to work. It is just overall a fantastic bag, but my beef with that specific bag is the opening. You really need to do a whole thing to open and close that bag, and I feel like it's the most inconvenient thing ever. And I'm already someone that complains about the Kelly, because the Kelly, you kind of need to do quite a lot to open and close the bag every single time that you want to grab something. I would just hate the hair bag so much, having to do the whole thing opening the bag up. Additionally, I've never really seen like one that I really love. If I were to give like an option to the hair bag, I think the Garden Party is a fantastic bag, and they do come in canvas. So if you want like that Hermès canvas feel, the Garden Party is amazing. I actually have one in blue and white, and it's such a beautiful bag. Love it. But yeah, those would be the 3 Hermès bags that I would never ever get. Now this one is very new, very trendy. It's the Chanel Preppy Coco. I think I've had enough time to digest the trend, see it enough on pictures and on people. I've not seen it in person. That's something that I do want to note, but I'm not gonna buy that bag. And the reason why I'm not gonna buy that bag is just because every single time that I see it, I just think that they could have done so much better, especially with the straps. They just kind of wanted to hop into the East-West trend and like the elongated straps, but the way that they're attached to the bag, it just looks cheap to me. It just feels incomplete. It's Chanel. I think they could have thought about something like way more elaborate to make the bag. There was so much potential. I love the colors. I kind of like the look. It's just, it feels unfinished. It feels like they just quickly wanted to jump on another trend instead of really focusing on the identity of the brand and creating something along the lines, because this is basically just like elongated, very basic classic flap, and then they just added straps in a really inconvenient spot, and that's pretty much it. The Chanel mini vanity bags, I'm never gonna do it. From the moment that they got released, I was just not a fan, because honestly they're not gonna fit anything. Maybe a card holder, tops, a lipstick, and your keys, but also I just don't like the boxy shape. I don't like boxy bags that you have to use crossbody, and especially when they're that small. And also the opening of them is like so inconvenient. I really loved one bag at some point from Louis Vuitton, and it was the cans. I never got it because for you to open the bag, it was literally like something like this. So any bag that has like that type of opening, I'm just not gonna do it. And with the mini vanities, I do see the appeal, especially when it comes to the price point, and they always have a lot of fun colors and they're great starter bags if you go into Chanel, but I just don't see the practicality or the appeal, at least for myself. I just feel like they are not really bags. They're like almost a bag, but they're really as small that they're good. The Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and I had 3 and I had them for years, and I hated every single one that I had. It just didn't work out for me, and I really wanted it to work it out, because I had them when they were like the hype. They were the bag to have, and you would browse on Pinterest, or in that moment we hearted that it was like kind of like Pinterest, and you would see the Louis Vuitton Neverfull absolutely everywhere. I loved it. I got it in monogram. I thought that it was too loud. Then I got it in damier ebène, and the straps were a pain. And then I got it in damier azur, and I was too scared to use it. So all in all, I just never loved it. I would never buy it again. And this is coming from someone that owned it before, so I don't know if it sits on the same as the other bags, but yeah, the Neverfull, I would never do it again. I don't think, even if they fixed a lot of things and they revamped it, I'm just not a tote type of person, at least at this point in my life. This one, I just don't like the looks of it, and it's the Dior Caro bag. I cannot elaborate much on it because I just see it and I'm like, no, I don't like it. I also don't like the chain. Like, I've tried it on at the store, and then I go and see a Lady Dior and I'm like, that is absolutely beautiful, but with the Caro bag there's simply nothing there. Like, I don't like it. I don't know why. It's maybe something about the canache or the shape of the bag or the clasp or everything altogether. If anyone has like any opinions about this, I would love to hear you guys out in the comments, because I've never been able to like fully know why I don't like it. I just know that I don't find it a pretty bag. Anything Prada Re-Edition, anything in nylon, pretty much any Prada bag right now, I don't know. I really love their shoes though, and some ready-to-wear pieces, but I feel like Prada as a brand doesn't really match very well with my own style. But there's sometimes things that I really love, but it's like occasional. It's not like, for example, with Chloe, that I want everything that I see on the runway. When it comes to Prada, I'm like, that one is nice. I like those pair of shoes. And also, I just cannot justify the price of the nylon. It is absolutely crazy, even though, yes, I've heard that they're really durable bags. It's really good quality nylon. I understand the history and how iconic they are, but I've never really seen the appeal. I did almost fall at some point for the Clio with the crystals. I love a good crystal bag, that's the thing, but the nylon ones, absolutely no. The Bottega Veneta Arco Tote. I love Bottega Veneta. I love Bottega Veneta Intrecciato. I do not love the Intrecciato when it's like puffy and massive. I don't really like puffy bags in general. And with this one specifically, I just don't love the look. It was same with the cassette bag. I don't really love them, and I think Bottega Veneta has way better bags than the Arco Tote, and I know that it's a beautiful bag. I also have friends that have it and that they really love it, but I just do not see myself ever buying it. If it was up to me, I think I would buy another Andiamo or another hot bag or something like that. And also, every single time that I've tried the bag on, it feels really awkward on my body. The YSL Loulou Puffer. I just don't like the puffy look. It just looks like sad. I don't know, like, I love the Chanel 19 bag. I don't know why it doesn't work with the Loulou, but yeah, I don't know, like at some point I loved YSL so much. I wanted every single bag that YSL had. Like I would have loved to just go and like grab absolutely everything. And lately, I don't know, they've been getting a little bit better, but if I had to pick one YSL bag that I would never buy, it would be that one. I don't know, it doesn't really speak to me. I don't feel like it is special or different enough. It's just that around 2020, 2019, there was a massive puffy pillow bag trend and every single brand had one. And yeah, I don't like it. With this one, I always go back and forth a little bit, and that is because I love Loewe as a brand, but every single time that I've tried this bag on, I just know that I would buy it because I like the way that it looks, but I would hate using it, and that is the Loewe Puzzle bag. And I think this is one of those bags that the entire fashion world agrees that it's a masterpiece, and I have to agree. Like I've seen some puzzle bags that I've been really tempted of, but I know myself, I know that I would not enjoy using the bag. It would end up sitting on the shelf being unused just because it's not my preferred style of bag, even though it's beautiful. Yeah, I just don't think it's for me, and I think it's a little bit too geometric. I like softer lines. The Balenciaga Hourglass, and for this one I'm not even sorry, like I just don't like the bag. I don't like Balenciaga in general. There was one bag that I liked, and it was the new the Rodeo bag that kind of looks like a Kelly, a very comfortable Kelly I might say, but I don't think I would buy a Balenciaga bag in general. But if I had to pick like the one that I like the most, absolutely the Hourglass. I don't like it. Last but not least, it's the Marc Jacobs the tote bag. It says the tote bag on the bag, literally, and the price point, I don't know. I understand why people like it so much. I say it all the time. I don't think it's an ugly bag. They could have done something different and not put the tote like literally on the back. I feel like it's a very trend-driven piece, and that at some point it's going to be on everyone's closet, unless you're someone that really loves your things and you're gonna use it no matter what, which is what I usually advise, to only get things that you know that are definitely your style and you're gonna love, even if the trend dies. I have so many bags that they're definitely not trendy and I adore them just because they're comfortable, they match my style, and I love them. So yeah, this was the last bag. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I would love to hear your never buying bags in the comment section down below. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you 2 videos right here in case you wanna check them out. Thank you, and see you on the next one. Bye!